What up, peeps? KgDriftyy in the building, and in today's video I'm here to be bringing you guys some Last of Us line of sight. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the map Buzz Depot. And I've been waiting to make this video for you guys for a very long time, for a minute, and I'm going to just be giving you guys the best line of sight spots on this map to help you get a big advantage on the enemy team, no matter if you're playing alone or also playing with your group. So right now we're starting off on the A side, and I call this the A side because I guess because I spawned here, and then the other side over there is the B side. So we're going to get right into this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so let's get straight into it. So starting off, the first part is up the stairs right here, and I think this is a really great spot because you can look through here and you can get a whole wide area of the mid part of the map, and you get a whole area of giraffe room. The reason why I call that the giraffe room is because you can see giraffes in that room, but if you see an enemy trying to flank you, you can see them through one of the windows over here, like through that door. You can see them coming through that window, and you can all so you can do really good call outs for your teammates there. And also you can get a good, like I said, you get a good spot of the mid-range area, and you can get a spot of the B stairs, so anybody come from that side, and also you get a good spot of the B side, from B side when anybody's trying to flank you from that way. And you can get a little bit of from right here, so when people come from bridge up there at the top and come from the backside of B, so you can get a good variety, you know, look from right here, so you can get people from that distance, or you get people from that distance, or right there. So I think this is a really great spot. I mean, it's one of the obvious spots that you can use, and you can also look through here a little bit. It's not really that useful, but you can also look through there to get, you know, a good range of the mid if you want to see people from there. And also look through this part right here, just in case people want to flank you from the B side, from giraffe room. You can already get the advantage of them from there. So now we're going to go over to the upstairs spot, part of the map, and I find this a very unique spot because you can use the cracks in this window. So anytime if you're coming from up here and you're coming from the B side trying to come from this way, you can get a good sight of people that's coming from giraffe room on the A side, so you can get a good shot right there. And I think that's a very, very useful spot. And you can also look through them right here. You get a good area right there. And if people are coming from the stairs, you can also kind of see them if they're coming up the stairs from that way. You can also see them from that little tunnel area. It's very small, but it's very, very useful, especially if someone is like kind of standing right there. You can like get them right through that spot. So I think that's very, very useful. So now we're going to move over to the B side. Starting off from the B side, this is a very, very, very useful spot because when you're coming from the upstairs top, when you're starting off on the B side and you're coming upstairs, this is a very, very good area. So for people that's in the A spot, you can get them right there if they want to be sneaky from that angle. So if they're like trying to get people from the mid area, you can get them from that crack there. You can also get a good area right there. You can also get a good look at through the giraffe room, so you ever want to get a good kill from there, you can also shoot them from right there and then right there. So I think that's a very, very good spot. And it's also what makes the spot even more unique. You can also kind of play around with the camera a lot more, so you can use the camera to like kind of bring out the enemies. And it's very, very useful in my opinion, because even if you can't really get a good look down there, if you can't, you can always, you know, use the camera to, like, if you want to be sneaky, you can always use the camera and kind of see where they're coming from. As you can see on the left side, you can use the camera from there. So I think this is a very, very good, useful spot. And then you can also use, I guess you can use this a little bit. You can't really see that well, but if you have a really good eye, you can see people from there. And this is another good spot here, because when you come right here, you can also use the camera to get, you know, from the main part of the giraffe room. You can also get the mid area, the whole mid area of the map, instead of people being able to see you. You can also get right here towards the little catwalk part of A, and the starting part of A by the stairs. You can also get a good look from there. Now moving on to over here from the beginning spot from here. So if you ever want to sneak around from the A side, it's a very good useful spot from here, because you can also, because the box is like right there. So if you ever want to be sneaky and you see enemies coming in from the box part, you can also shoot them right there. It's a really good angle there. And then you can also look from through here. Look through this little crack there. It's not very that useful, but it's useful enough to kill people from there. And then you can also see people from the mid through this crack, and you can also see people a little bit through this crack through the giraffe room. And it's also useful. You can also use the camera a little bit to kind of try to see and, you know, look out for the enemies from this range right here. If you see, you can get the giraffe room there again. You get the mid area, and you can also use the camera a little bit. If you're by here by the wall, you can use the camera just to get you know, the box there, and also get towards the beginning part of B side, which is very, very useful. Now if you come downstairs, I guess this is kind of a good loophole spot, but not really. It kind of is, because you can kind of kill people. If you're sniping, you can get people from right here in the mid area, and if you're sniping from right here, you can get people right there on the stairs, on the A stairs. But people will be able to see you from there. Even if they have a sniper, it'd be very easy for them to snipe you. But you can use this for your own res, use that for an advantage, and you can also kind of use your camera to get to see A stairs right there and get them from the top right there. So it'd be very, very useful. Now moving on to giraffe room. Giraffe room is a very, very useful spot. Now coming from here, I think this is a very, very useful spot in the game. So like you can use your camera. So if you want to come right here and be sneaky, you can use the camera to kind of peek out a little bit. Instead of people seeing you, can use the camera a little bit to get a good lineup. You can get people from the catwalk, and this is catwalk up there. So instead of them seeing you, can use your camera and do call outs and use the camera to see people from the catwalk, get a quick little call out there. And instead of bringing yourself out there, you can get a little good line of sight spot right there. Not even a line of sight. You can use the camera to get people from the B stairs, the front B stairs, so they can get you from there. And also this is a very other useful spot, because right here with this crack here, through this little crack, if you see there on the catwalk, then that way, can't really see it that well, but throughout the catwalk you can use a sniper, and you can snipe enemies from that area. You gotta have really good aim, but I think this is a very, very useful sniper spot. And so if you see people trying to camp up there, you see through this little crack, use a sniper or any gun, and then take a shot from right there, and you can really get the kill easily, and people won't really expect you from there. So I think that's a very, very useful spot. And here's another useful spot in the A building. You can kind of use, like I said, you use these little cracks. So if people are trying to flank you from the A side, like want to flank you from there, you can also look through these cracks and get the kill from right there. That could be very, very useful. You get them right there, and also if you have a sniper, you can kill them from there. And if people want to surround you, you can like kind of use your eye, look through these little cracks. If people want to sneak in from right there, like these cracks are very, very useful, especially when you're on A side and also B side and also in the giraffe room. So I think it's very, very useful. But I think that's all the line of sight spots I really know of. If you guys know any other line of sight spots on this map, make sure you leave a comment below and let me know. I'm very, very happy that I got to make this video for you guys. For people who love to play Last of Us like I do, you can, if you want to play with me on Last of Us, you can add me on PSN. It'll be a blessing to play with you guys. I love playing with my fans, and I'm very happy that I was able to get this video out. And, if you guys already knew about these spots, or knew about these sites, that's good for you. But I'm just making this video for the people who didn't know too much about this, about these type of spots in this area. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And on top of that, subscribe if you want to see more Last of Us and Call of Duty, gameplay videos and things like that, tips and tricks. And comment below what map do you guys want me to do an overview next on a line of sight spots. It's a very I want to kind of make this a great series, especially for the people who love to play Last of Us. And I think it's going to be very, very fun to make these videos for you guys. So make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy life, live it up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out, y'all. Live it up. Peace.